Welcome to our Easter decorating video. It has been such a bad winter in Kentucky between the snowstorms and the ice storms. I'm just so looking forward to spring. All the spring colors and the light coming through the windows. I just can't wait. Plus, this year, 2021, will be the baby's first Easter. So I'm so excited to start decorating the house and putting her in all of her cute little outfits that we have lined up for the week of Easter. And to be honest, probably several weeks before Easter. So we just love celebrating with her. It's kind of given like me a whole new lease on holidays. It's just added lots of new, fresh energy to the holidays for me. So I can't wait to just create some magical, really happy memories for her. And for me, that kind of starts at home, just decorating the house and giving it that feel of spring and Easter. So come along and decorate with me. Joe got all of my containers for Easter out of the attic. So we are ready to decorate. So typically I like to take it one room at a time, one container at a time. But I thought since it's a new year, I would try something a little bit different. So instead I'm going to empty everything out of all of my containers and put it on my dining room table and just kind of see what I have to work with. Okay, so here it is all laid out together, sort of an overview of my Easter decor. And I realized that it looks like a lot, but I have been collecting all of this stuff over several years. I've found that my taste tends to stay the same, so every year I just add a few new pieces to my Easter decorations or my seasonal decorations. These two bunny hand towels actually came from Marshall's, and I think I got them not last year, but maybe the year before. And these placemats and table runners came from Hobby Lobby. And even though I ended up with more table runners than I remembered having, I think there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. I may end up ordering more if they still have them because I have an idea for those. I would like to maybe cut them up and find a way to put them in the back of my china cabinet in my kitchen because my kitchen is completely white. So anytime I put a pop of color in the china cabinet, because it has the glass doors and you can see through it, it always really stands out and makes a statement in the kitchen. So hopefully I will either have enough to do that or they'll still have them and I'll be able to order some more. So we'll just have to wait and see. Stay tuned. And these came from Pottery Barn. I got them a few years ago and they don't sell them anymore. And I think they're actually supposed to be cupcake holders. But I have a table setting of 6 and I only got 4 at the time. So since they don't sell them anymore, I still use this because I love them. I think they're so cute, but I have to get kind of creative with how I use them. This is probably one of my, if not the all-time favorite spring piece. It's a milk glass tulip bowl that my Granny Velma gave me, and I put it away with my spring stuff and get it out every year, and it brings me so much joy. Every time I look at it, I think of her. These also came from Pottery Barn. I'm not sure if I'll use them this year or not. Last year I think I put some flowers in them. But last year I decorated more of the house than I'm planning on decorating this year. And this glass cloche and this bird cage both came from Hobby Lobby. And for anyone who's watched any of my other decorating videos, you've probably seen these before because I use them for lots of different seasons. And this tea set, this is also one of those sentimental pieces for me, and I laugh because it was the very first Christmas gift that Joe ever bought me, and it was something that I had asked for, this like heirloom tea set, and he picked it out himself and got it for me. But I think it's funny because I think I was 21 years old our very first Christmas, and that was what I requested, an heirloom tea set. But it's nice because I use it all the time. I have it out, even not during spring. There's something about a tea set that says spring to me, but I use it all year long, and now I'll have it to pass down to Eloise. So it's a really special piece. This bunny holding a tulip, I think that came from At Home. No, maybe Home Goods, but it's just really cute. And then I have lots of these white Easter eggs that you get from Walmart. I think you can paint them or color them with crayons, but I just like the nice, white, clean, simple look. So we'll see what I can do with those this year. And then these are really small grapevine wreaths, and I've used them before as chargers in a place setting for a tablescape, but again, I only have 4 and I've not been able to find 2 more, and since my table seat's 6, I don't know if I'll be able to use them or not. And then these are pillowcases that I got off of Amazon, and they bring that pop of pink to the living room. I have 4 square ones and 2 lumbar. And then this is a complete set of china that my daddy Charlie and Carolyn got for me at an estate sale. And I just love it. It's pink and silver, and there's something dainty about fine china that just makes me think of like an English spring garden party or something. I don't know, but I always love to use it in my spring decor. Any kind of fine china and teacups and teapots. I don't know. I just like it. And then I have lots of greenery. I'm not sure what this stuff is exactly, but it gives kind of that brighter pop of green, and it adds a lot of texture to the floral arrangements that I do. And then I have like the silvery eucalyptus, and then this silvery mint color of the lamb's ear. And I'm not sure if that's exactly what I'm going to go with this year or not, but I guess I'll just have to kind of play around with it and see what works this year. And then these cherry blossom stems are, I keep saying my all-time favorite, but my sister really loves this in my decor because they're these stems that stick up really tall, and I put them in a clear vase, typically on my mantle, and they really do look really pretty. Okay, so let me go around to this side. I have these 4 plates, these bunny plates, and I have a set of 2, so I actually have 8 from Pier 1. They're so cute. And then some leftover Mrs. Meyer's like dish soap and all-purpose cleaner and hand soap in the honeysuckle and also in the rose. And instead of throwing those out every season, I always just put them in a Ziploc bag and stick them down with my decor, and I end up using them the next season. I have lots of little ceramic bunnies. In fact, it's a joke at my house that my bunnies tend to reproduce and multiply. So every time you come over to visit, you'll probably find a new bunny. And these 2 are kind of like resin bunnies, and last year I used those outside. And my hydrangea and peony wreath, those are my 2 favorite flowers, my favorite spring flowers. I don't tend to love fake flowers and fake greenery in decor, but in spring I do, because typically finding that color this early in the season can be difficult, and then trying to keep something like a peony or a tulip alive inside is practically impossible for me anyway. And then these tulips and this basket I got from a local, sort of like an antique store. It's called New to You, and I last year I hung it on my front door. And you would think that because I do real flowers outside, you would think that the fake tulips would look kind of cheap next to the real ones, but I'll have to pop a picture up of my front door. I had the fake tulips on the door and real tulips planted in pots, and I even had some real pink geraniums, and I just think it all looked really pretty together. I didn't think the fake flowers looked bad next to the real flowers at all. So I'll pop some pictures up and you can see what you think. This is a concrete bunny that I got from Lowe's, and I spray painted it white just to make it pop on my front porch or my table. Not sure how I'll use it this year. This pillow, Enjoy the Little Things, came from New to You as well, but I think they also sell it at Hobby Lobby. And here's another ceramic rabbit holding a plate over its head. There's something about ceramic rabbits. They just speak to me. This Happy Easter sign. I don't tend to love all the words in decor, so I try to limit myself, and I will say try, because it's very difficult for me sometimes. They make such cute wordy signs, but I try to limit myself to one word per season, if that makes sense, in my house. So we'll see. And then here's just a bunch of flowers, some peonies and hydrangeas, and I think I even have some roses in there. Yeah, there's a rose that I just put together for some pretty spring arrangements. And then this bunny is also like a resin as opposed to the ceramic bunnies, more like a resin. And he's got a little egg. So cute. And then these pillow inserts came from Amazon that I use with the pink pillow covers. And this throw pillow on top with the bunnies came from Pottery Barn. Some new stuff that I got this year to add to my Easter decor are these, I don't know if these are actually tulips. I guess they are. They look a little small. Mom said maybe like tulips on a tulip tree versus tulips that typically like line sidewalks and stuff. So I'm not sure, but I love the color. I think it's going to go really well with all of my Easter stuff. I also got these, and I just love the shape of them and the detail on them. But I've debated on the color. I'm not quite sure if it's going to go with my spring decor. So I've been playing around a little bit on the inside, thinking about maybe painting them either a gray or a white or maybe a concrete finish. So I'm just kind of playing around with them right now. I think I may just start to decorate and use them like they are, and then if I feel like the color's wrong, then I may revisit painting them. Now the only thing that I have left that I did not get out is this Pottery Barn bedding. Typically I decorate our master bedroom for Easter. I change out the duvet and the Euros. But this year, since I'm doing lots of milestone pictures for the baby, I think I want to keep the bedroom neutral because we do a lot of pictures on the bed. I just want it to be as consistent as possible. And then this container has stuff in it that I use more specifically for Mother's Day. So I'll pull that back out when we do our Mother's Day brunch. So even after I put all of my decor away at the end of the season, I like to leave a couple boxes empty if I can, just so I'm able to buy some stuff as it goes on sale at the end of the season. And lastly, I'll leave you with a helpful tip that's been working for us over the years. If you find that your stores only sell wreath containers around Christmas time and they only come in red or green, but you have lots of wreaths for other holidays and other seasons that you would like to buy a wreath container for, but you can't find it in that color, you can get plastic spray paint in the color of your other containers and spray paint the wreath container to match the container for that season. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed looking at all of my Easter decorations, and if you'd like to see how I use them, then be sure to tune back in.